Welcome back to B&B Spoilers, your ultimate source for the latest, most shocking twists and turns in the bold and the beautiful. If you thought last week was full of drama, just wait until you hear what's coming next. Old wounds are reopening, long-buried secrets are threatening to explode, and surprising returns are bound to shake things up in ways no one could have anticipated. With all this tension building, we're left wondering, will the truth finally come out, or will our favorite characters continue to dance around their deceptions? Let's dive into everything happening this week on B&B. A secret on the verge of exposure, will Poppy crack under pressure? Let's start with the biggest question hanging over everyone's heads. Will Poppy Nozawa be the one to spill the secret she's been guarding so closely? For weeks now, she's been walking on eggshells, desperately hoping that Finnegan would keep quiet. But how much longer can she really expect that to last? Secrets in this town have a way of slipping out at the worst possible moment, and this one is primed to cause some serious devastation. Finn has been burdened with the truth, and while he knows keeping quiet is easier in the short term, the guilt is eating away at him. If he tells Steffy Forrester everything, he risks blowing his entire world apart. But if he doesn't? Well, that just leaves room for someone else to make the decision for him, and that someone might just be Poppy herself. Poppy knows that her entire future is hanging in the balance. If she waits too long, Finn could cave and reveal everything on his own, which would be disastrous for her. But if she takes the initiative and confesses first, maybe, just maybe, she can salvage something from the wreckage. Could she spin the truth in a way that makes her look like the victim? Or will she finally take responsibility for her choices, no matter the cost? Either way, one thing is clear, this bombshell isn't staying buried much longer. Lee and Poppy's war of words, a genuine apology or just another battle? While Poppy wrestles with her own dilemma, Lee Nozawa is dealing with another emotional minefield, one she may not even realize is about to explode in her face. For years, Lee has made no secret of her disdain for Poppy. She's treated her sister with barely concealed contempt, making it clear that she considers her irresponsible, reckless, and unworthy of respect. But now, things are shifting. Lee is offering yet another apology, but is it really sincere? Lee might be starting to realize that her years of harsh judgment haven't just hurt Poppy, they've damaged their entire family dynamic. Maybe she regrets the way she's treated her, or maybe she's just trying to avoid any further fallout. Either way, her words are only worth as much as her actions. If she truly wants to make amends, she'll need to do more than just say she's sorry, she'll need to show it. But Poppy isn't naive. She knows her sister too well to take anything at face value. She's been burned before, and she's not about to let Lee off the hook that easily. Could this apology turn into yet another heated confrontation? Will Poppy finally stand her ground and demand the respect she's always been denied? And more importantly, will Lee's newfound remorse survive once she learns the truth about the secret Poppy is keeping? Remy Pryce's sudden return, too soon or right on time? Meanwhile, in a completely different corner of B&B's world, something equally unexpected is happening. Remy Pryce is back. Yes, you heard that right. We weren't expecting to see him again for months, maybe even longer. After everything that happened, it seemed like he was destined to stay out of the picture for a while. But now? He's already knocking on Deacon Sharp's door, asking for his old job back. That raises some major questions. First and foremost, how did he get out so fast? We'd like to believe that he went through the legal system properly and was released on a technicality or a minor charge, but something about this feels too convenient. Did he have help? Did someone pull some strings behind the scenes? And if so, who? Of course, Deacon is no stranger to complicated decisions. With Sheila Carter as his wife and business partner, He's already proven that he's willing to give people second, or third, or fourth chances. If he turned Remy away, it would seem pretty hypocritical, wouldn't it? But that doesn't mean it'll be an easy choice. This conversation is bound to be intense, and we can't wait to see how it plays out. Il Giardino's lunch date drama, a showdown in the making? As if all of that wasn't enough, we're setting aside some popcorn for what promises to be an unforgettable moment at Il Giardino's. Imagine this: will Spencer and Electra Forrester stroll in for what they assume will be a quiet lunch? They sit down, order their food, and start chatting, completely unaware that they've just walked into the middle of a powder keg. Because here's the thing, with Remy back in town and Deacon weighing his options, the tension in that restaurant is already at an all-time high. Add Will and Electra into the mix, and suddenly, we have the perfect recipe for a soap opera explosion. Will someone say the wrong thing at the wrong time? Will old grudges come to the surface? Will someone storm out in dramatic fashion? Whatever happens, one thing's for sure, this is going to be must-watch TV. A week of reckonings and unfinished business. Looking at everything coming up on The Bold and the Beautiful, one thing is clear, this is a week of reckoning. Finn is going to have to make a decision. Does he tell Steffy the truth, or does he keep quiet and hope for the best? Poppy is running out of time. Will she finally take control of her own fate, or will someone else decide it for her? Lee's apology could be the start of something new, or just another chapter in their ongoing war. And Remy's return? Well, that's a wild card that could go in any direction. So buckle up, B&B fans, because things are about to get messy. Stay tuned for more shocking developments, unexpected twists, and, of course, plenty of drama. Because in the world of The Bold and the Beautiful, secrets never stay hidden for long, and the fallout is always spectacular. Next, we're diving into the fascinating and ever-evolving career of Denise Richards, a Hollywood actress turned reality star, and now an OnlyFans entrepreneur. You may know her from blockbuster films, intense reality TV feuds, or her high-profile relationships, but the real question is, how exactly does she make her fortune these days? Let's take a closer look at her multiple streams of income and the unexpected ways she's kept her bank account thriving. Denise Richards, from Hollywood darling to OnlyFans sensation. Denise Richards is no stranger to the spotlight, but her recent venture into the world of OnlyFans has sparked major conversations, and plenty of speculation. With over 100,000 reported subscribers, her presence on the platform has turned heads, raising the question, has OnlyFans become her biggest source of income? OnlyFans is a subscription-based platform where creators post exclusive content, often of a risque nature, for paying subscribers. While some users stick to behind-the-scenes lifestyle content, others push the envelope, using it as a lucrative way to offer intimate and suggestive photos. The more revealing the content, the higher the potential earnings, a fact that has made OnlyFans a controversial yet profitable space. Richards herself has remained somewhat coy about how much she earns, but she's hinted that the platform is quite lucrative. Her growing fanbase, coupled with her star power, has positioned her as one of the more successful celebrities on the site. And yet, she wasn't even the first in her family to make the leap into OnlyFans. Her daughter, Sammy Sheen, did it first. A mother-daughter OnlyFans rivalry? Sammy Sheen's decision to join OnlyFans as soon as she turned 18 created a media frenzy, with many questioning whether she was too young for such a move. Naturally, given her celebrity lineage, being the daughter of Denise Richards and Charlie Sheen, her presence on the site was widely discussed. But instead of condemning her daughter's decision, Denise did the opposite. She fully supported her. In a move that surprised many, Richards followed in Sammy's footsteps and launched her own OnlyFans account shortly after. This timing was not lost on Sammy, who later confessed, I wish she'd waited a bit because she started it right after me." However, she quickly clarified that it wasn't a huge issue, adding, "But it doesn't bother me." Despite some speculation that Richards' entrance onto the platform may have drawn attention and money away from Sammy's account, both mother and daughter seem to be doing well financially from their respective OnlyFans ventures. If anything, Denise's involvement helped normalize the platform further, showing that even established celebrities see its potential as a legitimate business model. Denise Richards' reality TV journey, from Rob to her own show. While OnlyFans may be a substantial part of her income, Denise Richards' career has always been multifaceted. In recent years, she's been a constant presence on reality television, using it as a platform to stay relevant in the entertainment industry. Her time on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Rob, was particularly explosive. She joined as a main cast member but abruptly quit after just 2 seasons. During her tenure, she clashed with several of her co-stars, including former close friend Lisa Rinna and the always controversial Erika Jayne. One of the more memorable moments? Erika Jayne mocking Denise for her OnlyFans presence during a heated argument. Fans were left wondering if she would return for season 13, and when she made a guest appearance, speculation ran rampant. But just as viewers got their hopes up, Bravo made a shocking announcement. Instead of returning to Rob, Denise Richards would be headlining her own reality show. This new series promises to give audiences an inside look at her family life, featuring her husband, Aaron Fipers, and her 3 daughters, Sammy and Lola Sheen, from her marriage to Charlie Sheen, and her adopted daughter, Eloise. This marks a major shift for Richards, allowing her to control her narrative rather than being subjected to Rob's dramatic editing and conflicts. From 1990s Hollywood starlet to business mogul. Long before she was making headlines for reality TV drama and OnlyFans earnings, Denise Richards was one of Hollywood's biggest rising stars. She kicked off her career in the early 1990s with guest roles on television shows, gradually working her way up to major film roles. By the late 90s, she had firmly established herself as a Hollywood it girl, starring in box office hits like Starship Troopers and Wild Things. Her role as a Bond girl in The World Is Not Enough, 1999, cemented her as a pop culture icon, though she later admitted that the industry wasn't always kind to her. Despite experiencing ups and downs in her acting career, she found ways to remain in the public eye, transitioning smoothly into television roles, hosting gigs, and now, digital entrepreneurship. Whether she's starring in a blockbuster, a reality show, or monetizing her personal brand online, one thing is clear: Denise Richards is a master of reinvention. What's next for Denise Richards? With her ever-evolving career, the question now is, what's next for Denise Richards? Her return to reality TV in a leading role suggests that she's ready to reclaim control of her public image. Rather than being a supporting player on a larger ensemble cast, she's taking center stage, something she hasn't done in years. Meanwhile, her OnlyFans success raises another intriguing possibility. Could she become one of the highest-earning celebrities on the platform? Given how much engagement she receives and her continued ability to attract a loyal fanbase, it's not out of the question. Denise Richards has spent decades proving that she's adaptable, business-savvy, and unafraid to take risks. Whether it's acting, reality TV, or social media monetization, she knows how to keep her name and bank account thriving. So, does it surprise you that OnlyFans is making her rich? Or is this just another smart move in her long history of reinventions? Next, we're diving into the whirlwind of emotions, betrayals, and unforeseen twists that are about to shake up Steffy Forrester's world once again. With secrets unraveling and old flames reigniting, will Steffy's marriage to Finn survive, or is she destined to find herself in the arms of Liam Spencer once more? Let's break it all down. Liam Spencer's perfectly timed intervention, a second chance at steam? As chaos brews in Steffy Forrester's world, one person stands ready to pick up the pieces, Liam Spencer. Always lingering in the background, Liam has never fully let go of Steffy, and now, with her marriage to Finn in jeopardy, he sees his moment to strike. His approach, however, won't be overt. Instead, he'll strategically plant seeds of doubt, subtly reminding Steffy of the dangers that come with staying married to Finn. Liam, ever the opportunist, will weave a narrative of safety, stability, and reliability, things that Finn can no longer promise. With Luna Nozawa now revealed as Finn's biological daughter, the complications in Finn's life are only growing, and Liam will ensure Steffy sees just how messy the situation will become. Memories of their past will resurface, particularly the night that led to Hayes Finnegan's conception. Unlike that fateful night, this time a reunion between Steffy and Liam might not be a mistake, it could be a calculated, deliberate choice. With Finn's world turned upside down and his focus divided, Liam's comforting presence might feel like the stability Steffy desperately needs. Will she give in to old habits and allow Liam back into her heart and her bed? The explosive impact of Luna's parentage, will Steffy draw a line in the sand? As Steffy grapples with her husband's increasing entanglement with Luna, she begins to see an unsettling pattern emerging, one that mirrors Finn's ongoing struggle with his birth mother, Sheila Carter. Despite everything Sheila has done, Finn has always maintained a complicated attachment to her, much to Steffy's frustration. Now, with Luna entering the picture, Steffy recognizes that Finn's desire to connect with his biological family is unrelenting. This realization will push Steffy into a corner. Does she continue to fight for her marriage, knowing Finn will never truly sever ties with his blood relatives? Or does she make a stand, putting her own safety, and the safety of her children, above all else? Steffy has never been one to tolerate threats to her family, and Luna's past actions aren't easily forgotten. The fact that Luna once imprisoned her, leaving her trapped in a building set for demolition, is a trauma that still lingers. Knowing this, Steffy may lay down an ultimatum: Finn must cut ties with Luna completely, or their marriage is over. But will Finn be able to make such a choice, especially now that he's discovered Luna is his daughter? Or will this be the final straw that breaks their already fragile marriage? The breaking point: can Finn balance his new reality without losing Steffy? Finn finds himself in an impossible situation. He has just learned that Luna, whom he always believed was merely his adoptive cousin, is in fact his biological daughter. The shock of this revelation alone is enough to shake him, but the added complexity of her being taken in by Bill Spencer only adds more tension to the situation. With Luna now living in Bill's extravagant mansion, she is surrounded by wealth, power, and a man who will stop at nothing to protect those under his roof. Finn knows that if he doesn't step in soon, he might lose the chance to form a meaningful relationship with his daughter. But can he do so without sacrificing his marriage? Steffy's patience is wearing thin. She has endured enough turmoil, from Sheila's endless threats to Luna's past attempt on her life, and she cannot bear the idea of Finn bringing another volatile element into their home. But Finn, being the man that he is, cannot ignore Luna's existence. He feels an overwhelming sense of duty to be present in her life, to show her that he is more than just a name on a birth certificate. This internal battle will only escalate, leaving Finn torn between the love of his life and the daughter he never knew he had. Will he manage to find balance, or will his marriage to Steffy crumble under the weight of his newfound responsibilities? Steffy's haunted past, will she ever truly move on from her trauma? Even before the truth about Luna was revealed, Steffy had already been through enough emotional and physical turmoil to last a lifetime. The horrifying experience of being locked in a cage, abandoned in a condemned building, and left to die still lingers in her mind. She survived that ordeal, thanks to Finn's heroic rescue, but the scars remain, both physical and emotional. Now, with Luna re-entering the picture, Steffy is forced to relive the past. No matter how much Finn tries to reassure her that Luna has changed, she cannot ignore the fear that still clings to her. And as much as she loves Finn, she has to ask herself, how much more can she endure? Her strength has always been her defining trait, but even the strongest warriors reach their breaking point. The question is, has Steffy finally reached hers? A marriage on the brink, will Steffy and Finn's love survive? With so many forces pulling them apart, Steffy and Finn's marriage is hanging by a thread. On one side, Finn's unwavering need to connect with Luna is pushing Steffy away. On the other, Liam is waiting in the wings, ready to offer Steffy the sense of security she craves. The choices made in the coming weeks will define the future of these characters. Will Finn prove his loyalty to Steffy by severing ties with Luna? Or will he refuse to abandon his daughter, even if it means losing his wife? And if Steffy does walk away, will she run straight into Liam's arms, reigniting a romance that has never truly died? One thing is certain, this is a turning point for the bold and the beautiful, and the fallout will be nothing short of explosive. Final thoughts, what lies ahead for these characters? As we brace for the emotional turmoil ahead, fans are left with countless questions. Will Steffy ultimately choose Finn or Liam? Will Finn risk everything to build a relationship with Luna? And how will Luna's presence in Los Angeles continue to shake up the Spencer, Forrester, and Nozawa families? Whatever happens next, one thing is guaranteed, this drama is far from over. Stay tuned to The Bold and the Beautiful as these shocking developments continue to unfold.